you guys are working with. What do you feel like is the group's greatest strength as y'all get ready for the first game?
Honestly, I feel like our greatest strength is how connected we are with each other. That's one of the bigger, more important things when it comes to playing football in any aspect, no matter how good you are. You can have 30 good players on a team and then none of them like each other, so it really don't mesh well, so they don't connect well. But I feel like from top to bottom, we're connected. I mean, we love like playing with each other and being around each other, so that's one of the biggest things I feel like we're good at.
Hi Jordan, Kirby was talking about how you guys might see multiple quarterbacks this weekend. How do you go about preparing for that?
Having a great scout team, having all the guys on scout team, Hezekiah Millender, Coach again, give us different looks. One more athletic than the other. I mean, they have a good running attack when it comes to all their quarterbacks, and they're all athletic. So taking account of what the scout team gives us, making sure we use that well during the week to give us good looks is the biggest thing when it comes to playing different quarterbacks.
Yeah, Jordan, how would you just kind of describe the mindset of the defensive line? Like, you know you've got to be better than last year, but also you've lost so many guys, new guys stepping into bigger roles. What's the kind of attitude of this group getting ready to start this long season?
Well, I mean, personally, when I feel like, the standard has always been the standard. Stopping the run is always the biggest thing. So that's not something we were pretty good at last year. We all know that, we want to be better at doing that. But I think the mindset is just sending the message to everybody, like making sure that we know that we're the Georgia defensive line. We're going to try to come in and stop the run, be physically imposing, and play to our standard. But I don't think there's no extra pressure, no weight that it wasn't already on us that, it would be different from like last year or this year or the 10 years before now. So it's the same thing, just going out there and playing hard and having fun. I think that's the biggest thing that we need to worry about, just making sure we go out there, execute, have fun, and do our job. That's all.
Jordan, you got a young teammate, Elijah Griffin. He's seemed like he's had just all this hype, this day he stepped here on campus. How are you and Christian, as two of the leaders, guys who have been here a while now, trying to help maybe cultivate him a little bit, cultivate that talent, cultivate his mindset, get him where he can be at his best when the season starts?
Honestly, I try to tell them to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I know how it feels to come in with a lot of expectation, a lot of different things on your mind, and trying to live up to a standard that the media push on you. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard, to navigate, do certain things like that. So I try to tell him to stay calm and have fun, play your game. And he's one of those guys that even when he has a bad day, you can't tell. You know what I'm saying? So he does a good job of hiding that. And he's just going through the normal freshman woes. Have a bad day, you know what I'm saying? Get back up and practice some more. But it's nothing different from him and anybody else. You know what I'm saying? He just comes in and does his job. So all the hype and all everything, and it really don't mean nothing. Potential is really just a word. You know what I'm saying? You can't really use that for nothing. It's what Coach Scott tells us. Potential is just a word. You gotta put action behind it.
Perfect. How would you describe for you from everything you went through last season to getting to this point? What's changed for you? What's grown? What's it like now being in this spot?
I really don't feel like a lot has changed. I mean, it's a pressure. Being one of the leaders on the defensive line and the team, period. So I think that's the biggest change. But as far as how I want to play, I've been wanting to play good since I got here. You know what I'm saying? So I get the opportunity to showcase it more now than I did before, and I'm just ready to get out there and play. Honestly, just put forth all the pain and all the things I went through personally on the field, and just get to prove it and show it to everybody. That's all I really care about.
Kirby was saying that the running backs, they have different traits, the different running backs. What are some of the traits that stand out when you go up against them in practice, individually, when you see those guys?
You talking about our running back?
Yeah.
Explosive. I mean, all of them are explosive, but like Nate is one of the more he's like lightning in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Really jittery. I see the way he plays. He's like a mouse, like running away from a mousetrap, just like that all the time. You feel me? So he run like that, move like that, but he's like more explosive. Chauncey's one of those one cut and might give you a move, but he's really explosive as well. And Dwight Lil Nut, as we call him, you know what I'm saying? Lil Nut, he's lightning fast, you know what I'm saying? You get him out in open space, you probably not gonna catch him 10 times out of 10. So then Rod and Josh are just big physically imposing running backs, so it's a lot of different flavors of things that you can get from all of our running backs, but obviously they're all great players, you know what I'm saying? And they do a great job of embodying everything that Coach Crawford teaches them. And I'm forgetting about the third down specialist, Cass Jones, our receiving back. He's also he's down here running too. I feel like the one thing Cass has to give him a lot of credit for is his pass protection. Like, he's great at pass protection, and he's kind of strong for his size, you know. So I feel like that's a little bit everything that we get from all our running backs.
Yeah, you mentioned how connected y'all are in the defensive line. It seems like there's a lot of big personalities, like you, Kristen, Joseph. Like, is there something about the defensive line that attracts just very outgoing guys? And just what is it like being in that room on a day-to-day basis?
I mean, I don't really know, man. Coach Scott recruits a lot of interesting people, you know. So that's a good thing, a good trait of Coach Scott, knowing how to get good people into a room, and you know, I feel like that's something that'll be going on for years. I mean, as long as you have good energy around a bunch of good players, I feel like it's contagious, you know, and that spreads throughout the team. So you look at all the best teams that Georgia's had, you had personalities on the D-line. So going back to the 21 team, you got Jordan Davis, who was a big, jolly, great guy, but on the field, it was like a monster, you know. So it just depends on the group, but I feel like that's something that we always try to push is having fun and being good guys.
Jordan, I'll ask Cash about the inside linebacker room and competing against those guys, but you know they get the chance to play behind you, and I guess you get to see them some too when you're not in there. What's your observation of just the depth of talent in that room? There's a lot of versatility there in terms of how the bodies look in different guys, but
Yeah.
what's it like kind of watching those guys go to work with it being such a talented group?
I don't really know. It's not really like a big drop off when like the ones get out and the twos go in. Like, there's a bunch of freaky athletes on the field. You know what I'm saying? It's just all of them have something unique about them, but all of them have that linebacker instinct. You know, like just take command of the field, fly around, make plays whenever it's needed. You know what I'm saying? It's just have good football IQ. I feel that's something the linebacker needs, and I feel like all of our linebackers from top to bottom have it. I mean, the younger guys not as polished as like CJ and Raylan. But even with Justin and Chris, when they get in there, like they all like explosive and just have a knack for making plays. I think that's something that I take from watching them.
Jordan, you talked about the importance of stopping the run. How much do you think it will have helped you guys in that defensive line that you guys went up against those running backs all summer and fall camp? That you know, the group that you guys practice with every day has the amount of talent that it has.
I don't know. I can't really stress it enough. I feel like it's just going against the running backs we have and knowing the backs we had to play during this season. Honestly, gives you like a fresh reminder each and every day of the competition you're going to play when you're playing against our running backs and trying to stop the run. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to have perfect days every single day. You might have a bad week. You know what I'm saying? So just going there with a mindset of a next play mentality, trying to do your best at all times, and understand and realize that they're on scholarship too. They're here to play too. Playing against our backs, but just getting a good look from them and then sharpening us up. So when it comes game time, having those bad days or bad weeks, they're not there anymore. You just put your best foot forward.
Jordan, you look at the defensive line, you look at the offensive line, you know, two positions, maybe people outside the program have a few questions about how they're going to do this year. That kind of being said or whatever, what is the competition between the two kind of been like all throughout camp, banging heads every day, and maybe kind of show coaching most importantly that y'all are ready to kind of get it done?
Like I said, I mean, I don't feel like we really worry too much about the outside media or whatever they got to say, because negativity is negativity. I mean, so like it's all about you, the guys in the group and how they feel and how they work. But I feel like going against them every single day makes us better. You know, like Mike is one of those most physically imposing offensive linemen I've ever went against, you know, since I've been here. And you got different flavors of what you want. Like I feel like Drew Bobo doesn't get enough credit for the way he stepped up in certain games last year. And now he's getting his time to be the starter this year. Just seeing the way he takes command on the offensive line, making his checks, and everybody the way they communicate. I don't know. I just feel like it's great to go against him. It's good competition every single day, and you know, I'm just happy to see how everything unfolds this season.
Hey Jordan, what aspect of the game do you think you improved on throughout camp? How that'd be like taking on double teams or like working on your pass rush moves, anything like that?
I feel like pass rush is always something I've already like been okay at. It hasn't been the best, but I've been sharpening that up a lot. Having like a starter move and then working on like different like secondary moves and counters and stuff like that is something I've been practicing a lot. But obviously, like playing double teams is something that I got to do here. I'm trying to get better at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not where I want to be when it comes to any aspect of my game right now. I'm really hard on myself, and I think that's something that every athlete should be. I'm the toughest critic of myself, so When it comes to my game, it's a lot of things I feel like I can sharpen up on, but you know what I'm saying, from where I was last year, I feel like I'm way better. So that's all I can say about that.
Time for one more question.
What can you tell us about Watergas?
Huge. Pause. But huge frame, youthful, like one of those energetic guys. Has a long way to go, but big frame, great feet. Coach Smart say he a dancing bear all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, he just has a good feel for the game. He's one of these younger guys that's coming in and taking everything all in and just having fun. So I feel like that's something that you can expect from one.
Thank you, Jordan.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, George.